I want to try out something. This is the way I normally walk. Through a ditch. With no rhyme or reason. But I got this new Hero 6. So I'm checking it. The one playing right now, recording right now, is the Hero 6. Let's do something. Same thing. This is the Hero 5. This is still just me. Still walking through a creek. Same settings on both. Now I'm going to go back with the Hero after 5, which is 6. Alright, this is the Hero 6. Again. Yes, I went and bought one. Yes, this usually has water in it. Might be some easy crack scratching. I did bring my crack scratcher. Look at the slag concrete in there. Let's get out of this area and get down here where there's a few drops of water. I don't know why I'm worried about getting my feet wet. I'm not. Hey, look at that. You know what that is? That is a hard drive out of a computer. That one's low. Yeah, I may go over it. I could go through here, but this is a pretty well-known area, hanging out with people with different struggles. You know, you can see the medicine bottles and all the other bottles. Not really a good spot to be lingering. There's another one over there. They're everywhere. So let's figure out a plan. This thing's supposed to be able to zoom. I gotta figure that part out. Okay, I climbed over. I disrupted a lot of ants. But check this out. I think I have ants all over my bidet. Direct Express. I think I've got ants on my left hand and my right hand. I was a little nervous because I was standing on that. I thought it was going to break. Well, in that fraction of a second for you, I just stopped and watched about 4 minutes of a 15-minute video on how to make the GoPro zoom. Because if you remember not too long ago, on one of my videos, I was thinking it would be the ultimate camera if you could zoom. Well, I did not know the Hero 6 zoomed, and it does. So I got one because it's supposed to be a lot more stable and zoom. But what I just found out was you have to stop and turn the camera off, stop recording, and then turn on the zoom. So in other words, you may as well walk up close to something. So that's not real thrilling. So if this thing is not a whole lot more stable than the Hero 5, I will not continue to own it. I will return it. I got something in my eyeball. I think it's a pupil, but I'm not sure. My screen is timed out, so now I gotta adjust that because now I can't see what I'm doing. If you're going to use this thing as like a vlogging camera or a walk around camera or blogging or even a logging camera, if you're a logger and you want to see what's going on, you need to turn the screensaver thing to where it never turns off. Otherwise, you just assume it's working. And I always turn my brightness down to about 45. So I got my crack scratcher. Now that we've made it through the transition to a Hero 6. And I just realized I'm not in the crack scratching zone. I'm in another spot. There's actually more water than I thought was going to be here. And the rocks are like glass, but not as fragile, because I'm walking on them and they're not breaking. So what I want to do is go on up here and see how deep the deeper water is, because we can go there instead of the crack scratching zone, because I made a wrong turn somewhere in town or something. I don't know. It's good to see all the creek fi though. Sign of a healthy, dirty inner city creek. If we see anything, we'll stop and dive in. But right now, I'm trying to get to the deep zone, deeper zone. There's a lot of cracks in here. I do not consider this crack worthy. I need a crack every 8 feet. That's quite the interesting thing. If that was a blue heron, it would have got swallowed whole. But it's still just a fish. I think I still have ants on me. That's not important right now. You've been here before. This is where Martin says that it lives. Huh. I think there's a tire business under here. A couple of dragonflies. Blankets. Oh, this place is looking rough today. Big wheel. You ever had one of those when you was a kid? Had the one big wheel in the front? I gotta keep moving. Alright, I made it through. There's always a scooter. I don't know if anybody lives in Birmingham besides, Alabama besides me, but in Birmingham, they started confiscating scooters that were sitting around everywhere. I still don't understand how that system works. Oh, we're not going in there. The scooter rental, borrow, take, whatever. I still can't believe it hasn't rained in so long. Any significant rain. I think we've had one afternoon thunderstorm in about 2 months. This I'm walking in right now is usually about waist deep right over in here. Now it's just this deep with waist. See what I did there? This is not going to be a crack scratching video, even though I brought my crack scratcher. I think Steve Winwood wrote a song, if you see a crack, scratch it. I can't tell. Yes, I can. I thought that was another old car tag. License plate. But it is not. It was a piece of asbestos shingle. Now this little deep spot is new, all because of that tree. This was not here. It is amazing what one downed tree will do to a creek. It just completely washed all that out. So we're not going any further if this is over my boots, which will not be cool because I don't want to go any further. We almost did it. I made it. I climbed through there. Stay there. Rockford Fosgate. That one was obviously not waterproof. Well, it's deeper here too. Hey, there's some more shopping carts. There's a beach ball. One thing I do notice is different about this Hero 6 and the 5 is it has a 6 on the side and the 5 has a 5. Actually, that's not the only thing I noticed. It's different. It seems to have a little bit quicker response time. The on and off when I'm recording, when I'm pushing the record on top button. And that may be just because it has that new car smell, I don't know. The other thing, the battery fits in tighter. I guess I'd almost wore out the other one. The battery would just fall in and fall out. Which is kind of good. Okay, my friend Jim, I know you're not in Mobile right now, but when you get back, I've got something for you. Jim is my friend in Mobile, who's been watching our videos along with y'all for a long time, who got diagnosed with leukemia, and I asked him if it was okay if I tell. And he had to go to New Orleans for treatment. He's doing better. I'm ready for him to get home. Get life going back as he knows it. And pick up all this neat stuff I'm sending him. I send him so much. He may have somebody out picking it up. It's been a long time since I've been here. I think there's dogs up here. Man. I wonder if my crack scratcher would scare them off. It's got a little shine to it where I could kind of hold it up and do that and make it glisten and reflect the brightness in their eyes. Probably not. They probably think it was a shiny dog bone. Prime Cuts. It's probably the dog's name. This makes me even more nervous. Now, if this is old, it is cool. It is not. It is a store-bought Hello Kitten. When I was in Japan, Hello Kitten was a very popular item. Probably still is. I will harvest this one. Even though it was made in China, I got to get these bugs out of my eyes and the ants off my neck. Can you hear me panting? There is a gigantic, what are they called? Not a pit bull, but not lassie. I want to look at this plate, but that, goodness gracious, that dog was, it says made in China. I don't care, we're getting out of here. That dog was a, God, what are they called? I'm done with this creek. It was standing on the side of the bank in pose position, waiting for me to get further. I'm actually shaking. I don't like dogs. I love dogs. I don't like OPD, other people's dogs. It's a good thing this camera has image stabilization, because I'm imagining I'm unstable. What is it called? It's like a police dog. What are those things called? It was huge. I'm leaving. And as early as it is in the morning, the only people awake was that car that went by with this music playing so loud, boom, boom, which is cool. I'm leaving. Hang on. Most of the inner city creeks I get in are pit bull territory. I'm not the singer. I ain't even excited about being here anymore. That dog probably weighed 120. I didn't pick it up. But that joker was dead-eyeing me, and I was walking up the side of the bank, and it was just standing there looking at me, not making a sound. That was not fun. Now I gotta climb back through all this. I still can't remember the name of the dog. Police dog, you know what I'm talking about. I still can't remember the name of the dog. And if GoPro really had a zoom, I could show it to you. But I'd have to stop and turn off the camera, go to the zoom feature, zoom in, and then resume recording. I still like it, I think. I guess we're gonna leave the credit card and the Hello Cat license plate. Border. I know I'm shaking this camera around everywhere. I know I definitely did back there. I turned around with a quickness. And the water was only a couple inches deep, so it could have caught me. Deep water is not as bad, because you ain't got to worry about their claws on a dog. You just got to worry about that mouth. So if you're in deep water and you can get your hands on its back, I gotta go back through here. And I've stirred it all up. As much as I don't want to kill anything like that, I would definitely hold it underwater until it stopped making tiny bubbles. Let's get it. Alright, I made it under. We can go do one little, I can take a turn out here and go to a crack scratching zone. You can try for a few minutes if you want to, since that didn't turn out very well. I wonder what happened to this little guy. It's been in there so long it's petrified. The bones are rattling. It's already dried out like a gourd. Oh look, it matches my crack scratcher. Let's harvest. Here's a fillet here. I'm not going here. Alright, so now we'll head back. Let's try something from here, because I'm walking normal. Tempting to hold the camera still, but every now and then it kind of jerks around. So from here to where you can see the farthest, I'm going to change it now and put on the Hero 5. Eyes wide, right here, boom. Each needs how she go. And then we'll see if there's any difference. Okay, this is the 6. Keeper Hero 6, let's do it. That was shaky. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here now on that after I get one more ant off my forehead. I think I left the bugs in the woods though, which is kind of nice. Let's go. Feels like I'm walking on broken glass, but I'm not. There is a spot around here to crack scratch. It's gonna be in the bright sun. It's not total day hot yet. Day hot. What is that? That is a thermostat. Oh, I forgot something. I picked up something. I forgot it. That hard drive. So all we have is our Hey Cat license plate decoration. And it does make you, it's a little more aesthetically pleasing if you like Hey Cat. But You know, when you fall on these kind of slick rocks, and it's even though it's flat, semi-flat, you do like these ridiculous splits that your body's not used to doing, and your different parts of your legs turn different ways. It's a really unique feeling, because when you get up, you think, man, I didn't know my body would do that. It's pretty neat. Well, I'm kind of surprised it still works. Okay, this is the Hero 5. Same pace, still holding it. This nice spot. I was surprised it works because I took it out of my pocket and I dropped it. And did about 32 bounces on this creek. I know what, let's do this. I'm going to stop right here and shake it back and forth. And we'll put in the other one and do it with that one. I just noticed something. What do you see? Do you see the way someone camouflaged something? There's something camouflaged right here. I don't even need to move this, do I? I was just doing that for effect. Do you see? But then I realized it kind of shows it all anyway. There's a bicycle right there. Somebody put it there and put all this stuff on it to camouflage it. It worked. That'd be the thumbnail. That'd be cool, won't it? Because you got to remember, everybody that puts out a video wants to come up with some kind of creative thumbnail. I don't decorate mine or put like wham or bam or all those Batman symbols on there that make it exciting. Or have fancy intros, and after all the fancy intros and neat songs, then you just hear me going, oh, there's a piece of trash, and I just dug up this, and I don't know what that's some sort of thing on, no, but that there, and then check out that bicycle. That's my fancy thumbnail, don't tell anybody. By the way, hey, it's me again. By the way, if I am not making fun of people who have fancy intros, fancy intros. I don't do it for a number of reasons. First and foremost, I don't have the programs on my electrical computing device. And second most, it would take that much longer to create. Now sure, you can create one and make that your intro, but I guess in my opinion, and what my bride has reminded me of, is that you kind of like it kind of raw, like Zach did his last video. That was awesome, wasn't it? He is a fun guy to be around and hang out with. He's a really nice guy. I was telling you something, I forgot. Let's look right here. Oh, you see that little trick right there? I just did the safety two-step. Let's break out the crack scratcher and get serious. Want to? There's been a lot of crack scratch right here. It's filled up with this rubber stuff. So I had to find another one without any HR rubber stuff. Remember HR puffin stuff? I think I was still sporting Tommy Hilfiger dab-dabs when HR puffin stuff was out. Oh my goodness, I did it again. Let's look right here. I wonder if Tommy Hilfiger makes dab-dabs. Because I know when your dab-dab leaks, you have had too much to eat. You know, let's move on. I have seen some that reminds me of a speech, but I won't go into that right now. Let's go down here. That looks like a good spot where everything can't make it over the top, huh? See, I can't figure out where to get because I want you to be able to see. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe in here. No. My crack scratchers hung in there pretty good. I think there were bets on how long it would last. Okay, good crack right there. Yeah, it's just a folded up piece of gum. I thought it was a library scent. I do see a coin, look. Man, I love this crack scratcher. Oh, is that a coin or is that a rock? I'm gonna have to utilize the fingers that the Lord gave me. I've been cheated. Keychain ring. Where did it go? That was not a coin. Oh no, all you can see is a reflection. If I get too close, my boots make the water swishless. Kind of reminds me of a song by 21 Pilots. That is a coin. No, it's not. It's a rock. Starts off something like, all my friends eat pizza in the snow. Okay. Let's move on down. My battery doesn't seem to be lasting as long. I've been entertaining myself here for 20-30 minutes and it seems to be at 30%. Maybe it's the price you pay to be fancy within a GoPro, huh? Look at my GoPro. Okay. Wait right there. I'm trying to get Grip and Grab to make me their poster boy. I'm just kidding. I'm being a little more aggressive swinging the camera around because I want to see if it really makes a difference. So I'm not holding it as nicely as I used to. What's the problem? Nobody can lose their library scent in this town? That'd be a nice little swishing spot, huh? Someday. Okay, that looks like it might be about it. I think I'm done. So we ended up with a credit card and a hay cat. Now, when the time comes, we will see if this is better than the Hero 5. Thanks for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. I'm back. I want to show you the exit wound. This is it. So one more time. Thanks for watching my videos.